We have just successfully wrapped up our first season. Now, we're preparing something new. And this one is about you. We're gonna be talking about life, spirituality, love, romantic connections, and anything under the sun. Now, are you ready for your life to change? Join me there. Hi Saggies, welcome to my channel. We're doing your reading. How are you? So let's begin here, guys. Okay, but before we start, do you have the ticket? Okay. No, not to the Taylor Swift concert. Okay, to my own concert. It's a meetup in LA. Link down there in the description box. We'll be having a blast over there. Okay, and I guarantee you, okay, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for the Feeling Sisters with Sal. Okay, so we're gonna be having a lot of fun. There's a lot of giveaways. There's a lot of stuff. Trust me. Okay, so I'm excited to meet everybody. This is only the second time I've done this. Okay, the first one was successful, and then this one I expect even way more than that. Okay, so everything is gonna be in the description box for the ticket. There's a 2019 prediction. This is your monthly November, so I talk a little bit. 2019 prediction that's already out, meaning the whole end of the year. So check that out. It's already out. We have a program. It's called When It's You, It Hits You. That's also the new one that we have. So it's more of a situation based. So it might help you give clarity because it's just focusing on the situation, and you're gonna resonate with it. What else? And of course, the Glamour Crystal Box. It's in the description. Now, are we ready? Okay. So let's see what's going on for my Saggies. Okay. Few more days. Well, you know, if you're watching this in September, but since this is a November read, Jupiter is finally home. Of course, we practice Vedic Sidereal, which is the aqua placement. Okay? That's why even though last year you never felt anything change in your life, the only thing that expanded was your expenses. It's true. You know that. So sitting in your 12th house. And, you know, it's like you want to travel, okay? You want to expand, but you couldn't because Saturn is in your zodiac. It's true. You know it. You're feeling it. Now, can you get a break? This is what you're having. Can a Sag get a break this time around? We call this not just your solar return. This is your Jupiter return. The sun comes every year, 365, it goes back to the same place. This one, every 12 years. So, how it's gonna be? Sag. This 12-year Jupiter return, how important is it? It's just life-changing. You feel it, you know it, and you can't handle it. Jupiter is a little tricky. Just because it's your, it's like natural lord, it will just be benefic. It is gonna be benefic, but how do you contain this energy that is so big, that is so grand, that can give you anything possible in the world, provided that you align yourself, because this energy, Jupiterian is like higher wisdom at the same time. Jupiter is kind of like a snob, kind of a guru, Brihspati. Like you have to be, it's like you have to be a certain level. Okay? Venus is also a teacher, but Venus is like, no, let's teach everyone. Jupiter is a little bit of a monk, where it's just like you have to really study the text, the books, before you can, rub shoulders with him. So have you done your study? Because Saturn was preparing you for this. Saturn is basically the instructor before the finals. Because if you cannot handle such expansion, chances are the whole Jupiter return will be a waste. Why is this so much, focus? Because November 4 is a day that Jupiter arrives. It will go retrograde to Capricorn, and then it's going to go back again to you at some point next year. But right now, the focus is in you. Besides Scorpio getting what they deserve, okay, you get a Two of Swords. There's a lot of decision that you need to make. Time is ticking. Sag, what are you gonna do? Having a Two of Swords, you can't take this sitting down anymore. You can't take it like where it's just like, well, I've been confident, in my space right now, and I have comfort in my life, and I don't want to make any move right now, because Saturn has basically showed you, okay, that life is difficult. And then when Saturn showed you this, instead of learning, you started fearing. When you can't learn, you start to fear. That's what I learned with algebra. Couldn't learn it. I got, I forgot what it's called when you're, there is a phobia about mathematics. I developed it. No, I just claimed that I have it. Since you can't learn it, it puts you in like in a state of mind where you feel paralyzed, because you felt so grounded with the Two of Swords that every time you do something past year, okay, ever since Saturn went to your zodiac, it's just not happening. I'm not used to this energy where I'm always sit down, sit down, sit down. It's not just my cup of tea. It's not just a thing, you know, basically for you. So now that, you know, Jupiter is going to give you this opportunity, what are you going to do? Are you going to create this Five of Swords where you're going to allow your pride and ego, because you have a potential now? Are you going to storm out of people's life and just say, it's like, I'm done with you, I'm out of this relationship, I'm cutting you off? Is that what Saturn teaching you? Or is that what the ego, Five of Swords, is that's slowly creeping into you? The first house is you. So either you become the bigger person in this connection, which you totally can, but if you don't, then you lose the relationship or the connection. The birth of ego is gonna come. This is just Jupiter. And wait until your solar return. How is that? This is the time before it moves directly towards you to ground yourself, because you can lose everything as much as gain everything all at the same time. Six of Cups, the person that you love. It's almost like I'm watching Mary Jane and not Spider-Man, but Mary Jane and the Hobgoblin. Okay, you know, like, it can be toxic, it can be hurtful. You know that you had that with you, or you can be loving. Six of Cups. So are you gonna be expressing your feelings, love, or you're just gonna unleash that sarcasm? Well, I don't need you in my life. I'm done with you. Five of Swords. But later on, still, you know that you have feelings for this person. The Death card. Scorpio. Mercury goes retrograde in between Scorpio and Libra. Okay. It's gonna go there. So chances are, this is a chance for the two of you to really face each other's feelings. It's a chance this November. So it's up to you. End it with your pride and ego. Done, Sal. Or express your feelings and start new. This is where you're at. The Two of Swords. It's a hard position. You already know what Saturn has did to you. You already know that it takes discipline, it takes a lot of energy to handle, okay, this kind of relationship. Especially that person, younger, older, or that person that you have never felt anything like other, which is that's why there's flowers over there. It makes you feel fear because you haven't learned. You need to learn pretty soon. You need to learn pretty soon. The time is ticking. The more you sit there, the more you contemplate, it does not help you. It just develop a feeling of suffocation. It just develop a feeling of I can't and I can't and I can't. So what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna try to reconnect again, or walk away, feel happy with your pride that, well, at least I had the last say? And that's what's more important. Chances are you have a first degree of Sagittarius, which is Mula. A little bit destructive, not really, just a little bit. It is very destructive because you call a spade a spade. 10 of Wands. Well, if I'm tired, so then I'm tired. I can't be with this person. I understand. That's why you got the Death and the Tower. Do you want this to end nasty and repeat it again? Or do you want to admit your feelings, even though it's a burden for you and you're just scared? So I hope that this lesson that you're having is about love, not about the other side, which is about ego. We need to learn to love because ego comes natural. Our ego is always there, but love is not. And that's why it's easy for us to have fights with people. And that's why it's hard for us to love someone. True? Yes. Especially that Leo. That has been your constant fear. Especially that person that has ghosted you. That the only reason why you want to talk to them is just to get back at them, okay? To express this lashing out. Am I getting through the feels? Or you want to say your apology to this person? Triggering, yes. But we can call it triggering or we can call it an awakening. It's up to you, Sag. Because having the Hermit with a Tower and a Death card, this person is bringing you to your awakening. It's trying to show you what your fear is. Your fear of love shows you being indecisive. You're never indecisive. It's only this time. Why? Because you met the real deal. Sadly though, it comes with a price. It ain't Burger King. There is pressure in this connection. It's backbreaking. How much can you handle? Because you're at a breaking point with the Tower. And now you feel alone because you haven't decided. And they want to reach out and they want to say apology, but you're not welcoming. Did you feel attacked? You should, because this is your preparation before Jupiter gives you the blessing. You have to clear room, you have to open up, you have to release any kind of tension so that when it comes to you, you'll be able to handle it. All right? So, I'm going to continue this reading, link down there. Yeah, that was a passive-aggressive read, if you're just wondering. Very sad. Link down there in the description box for the extended. Everything is down there. We'll see as, so if you're cross-watcher and whoever going to go there, we'll see how this turns out. If it's going to be a breakup or a makeup. Well, not like a beauty guru makeup. Okay. I'll see you guys again. Bye.